is our campsite, number 20. We're just setting up the trailer right now. It's always kind of an ordeal just because it's not the most level ground. Like you can see right here, it's pretty bumpy. Anyway, whatever. It's just not the most level piece of real estate. Oh my God. Look at all these ants down here. Which they'll all disappear once people move in. But yeah, we always come here. We always do number 20. It's nice. It's got the campfire. It's got a picnic table, quite a big picnic table. And of course, the best part is the lake. But there's nobody ever on this side because this is the last lot. And for some reason, nobody ever camps on number 19. Usually my in-laws will come and put their trailer there or something, which is nice. But it's so pretty out here. We love it. It's going to be a lovely week. $15 a day, $7.50 if you're a senior. There are no hookups. Did that just catch that on camera? A bird that just jumped into the water, flew into the water and caught a fish. $7.50 if you're a senior, $15 a night. The host, Gary, is absolutely amazing. We have been dealing with him for the last few years coming here, and let me tell you, he's so accommodating and nice and friendly. It's awesome. We do have a full tour of this campground, PETERSON'S campground on Fraser Lake. I'm going to try to link that video in the description below. We'll give you the full tour of all the campsites and all the things. But just to give you kind of a quick, oh my goodness, I'm falling. Just to give you a quick rundown, there are no hookups, there's no sewer, there's no water, there's no electricity, there's no running water, there's no showers, there's just outhouses and a lake. Which doesn't matter to us because we have a trailer with all of that stuff and we have a generator and all the things. But it is on Fraser Lake. It is right in between Fort Fraser and Fraser Lake, on Fraser Lake. And yeah, there is cell service out here, which is also nice. And like I said, yeah, $15 a night, $7.50 if you're a senior. Some sites are reservable, like number 20. That's the one we always reserve. I think, I don't know, I want to say like 5 or 6 spots are reservable. The rest is first come, first serve basis. Yeah, we like our little spot. It's $20 for a load of firewood. It's always important to make sure your trailer is level. So my job right now is to tell him when the tires are centered. We got our barbecue set up. So we're just kind of starting to set up. I will probably eventually put a tablecloth on here. My husband is still trying to level everything up. I brought some water jugs for dishwater. This trailer does have quite a big tank, but when you're here for a week and feeding a bunch of people, you intend to make quite a bit of dishes. I will give you a full tour of our RV in a little bit, but we've had this RV since 2008, I think, 2009. So the stickers are starting to wear out. We've definitely had to fix some things here and there, but I still really like my RV. One day in the future, We would like to upgrade because we would like to actually leave for 3 or 4 months, but this is our slide out. You can see, like, yeah, just, you know, we've had it for 17 years now, I think. So things don't last forever. But we have quite a big slide on ours, which is really nice. Look, Saskatoon berries. I believe this used to be a boat launch, but they blocked it off, which is nice. Just making sure everything is level. And here is storage. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's like Monica's closet here. So these are the bunks. There's a bunk here and then a bunk up there. Hey, you guys recognize Crapeau? Yeah. So we just built this in our Build-A-Bear vlog. $95. But yeah, we do have a vlog of him being made. But yeah, and then this is like under storage here where we keep our mats and our chairs. We are ready for the slide. I love our slide. It makes such a difference. I give you guys a tour of our RV. We bought this RV in 2008, so it's, you know, we've had it for a while. It's probably dated and all the things, but still works for us. And you know, we've kind of modified it to our needs over the years, so I'll kind of walk you guys through all of that. Come along, I'll give you guys a tour. So just to kind of give you an overview here, I'll kind of give you guys a more close-up detail, but that's, you know, that's the overview of the trailer. This is our door. When it's nice outside, what we do is we open this door and then just leave the screen door open. The bugs don't get in. There's Penny. We always have, I'll just show you guys really quick, a little table right there to put all of our stuff on. And we do have the awning out right now because it's rainy. But we also put it out for shade. And all right, so when you first walk in, right to your left is the bedroom area. One of the ways that we modified it is that we bought a better mattress for it because the mattress that it came in with was not good. Like, it was so uncomfortable. We did buy a regular mattress, not a travel trailer mattress, and so it doesn't quite fit. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's kind of like bunched up here a little bit. It doesn't quite fit in here perfectly, but it's still very comfortable. It's a great sleep. There's lights. There's a light up here. There's a light up there, which is nice. There's a skylight. Storage. So we have 2 closets. We got that one on either side of the bed, and then there's also storage up here. And there's drawers, one on each side, and a window on each side. Quite small, but it does do the trick. And then these, we just kind of keep our towels up there, and on the other side we've got games on this side. There is a mirror here, but you can turn it because on the other side is a TV. So yeah, this, like, you can turn it either way. So you can have the mirror on this side and the TV on the bedroom side, or vice versa. These do close. Maybe I'll quickly show you for privacy. So you just kind of open this up and close it on both sides so that you can have privacy into the bedroom. And we've had these for, like I said, we bought this in 2008, this trailer, and they're still just fine. Like, they don't wreck. They look flimsy, but I don't know. They seem to be working out. Here is our living area. Up here, there's storage. This is kind of our junk, I guess, junk drawer. There was just kind of a catch-all place. There is a stereo that will play outside and inside. And then this is where we keep usually our pop and our junk food. Penny's little dish. We did buy one of these. So we have a water jug, and then this is the pump, and we use this for drinking water or for making our coffee. It works good. Continuing on to the living area. So these, another way that we modified is we took, these used to be here, but because we wanted our cups and plates in these drawers, because there wasn't enough storage for where the kitchen is, because we wanted to put our food there. So every time you wanted to grab something, you'd have to pull it like this, and then they wouldn't stay up, right? You'd let go and they would fall back down. So my husband just changed it from here to here so that when you open them up, you don't have to hold them. So that was another way that we modified. We have a couch here. This does turn into a hide-a-bed. It is not comfortable. We never ever use it. We just use it as a couch. 3 people can fit on here. Last night, me and Caleb and Leanna were all on here. We were snug, but you know, we fit. There's the speaker for the stereo. Into the kitchen area. This is our table, and it is also Zoe's bed. So at night, this table turns into a bed. So you lower the table, and then you take these 2 cushions and you lay them on the table, and it makes a bed. There is also storage under. I will also quickly mention that there is also storage under this bed. If you lift it up, it is all storage. On the other side of the table are bunk beds. So when we had the 3 kids, they were little, you know, we obviously used the bunks. The kids have outgrown the bunks, and so what we use them for is storage. So usually Zoe puts all of her blankets up here during the day while she's not using the bed, and then this will be her closet. And there is storage under here as well. Heading into the bathroom, it's very small, but it does the trick. There is a mirror. Behind this mirror, there is a medicine cabinet storage. There are 2 drawers, storage under here. A little bit of counter space, which isn't bad. We use this soap. It's the foam soap from Bath and Body Works because we are limited on water when we're camp here, and so this is instant bubbles, foamy, so it works great to conserve water. The bathtub, the only thing that we modified in here is that I added one of these from IKEA. Again, we don't use the shower when we are camping out here because we're close to home and we go home to shower every couple days. But when we are RVing it for long term and we are at a place that has hookups, we definitely use the shower. And so this is nice to put our shampoos and everything in it. And like it will hold quite a bit of weight, which is nice. And then the toilet, which, you know, and we do buy the RV toilet paper. And there's even a plug-in in here, which is nice. And a skylight in the shower. This is all of our air conditioning, heat, all the things. Which when we have the generator, we can use the air conditioner when it gets too hot. This is our fridge. The fridge is quite small, but it weirdly enough will fit quite a bit of food, about a week's worth. And then the freezer looks like this. Into the kitchen, and there's a microwave, which we can only use if we have the generator. My percolator, my lovely little coffee percolator. I love my percolator. It makes wonderful coffee. I just put a dish rack here. Here we store all of our food, coffee. We store our food up here as well. So it's quite spacious. We modified it by adding these and the baskets. Just makes storage a little bit easier. Otherwise, you're kind of wasting this space up here by not having these. There's a window out to the lake. The sink is quite big, and there is also a cover that covers this so that when you need that extra storage for cooking, it works out nice. The oven works, obviously. We've made bacon in here, pies, like it works great. That's where we put our cutlery. There's quite a bit of storage, so it's quite nice. And then there's 3 drawers here, and then this is nice because this also goes like this to make extra counter space. And I know it doesn't look small, but it comes in really, really handy when you need just that little extra space to put plates or whatever. And our garbage stays here. And then there's, again, more storage here. And then this is all of our, you know, like battery life, how much fresh water we have left. Oh, I think our black water is full. So that's our little trailer. We love it. You know, obviously one day we would love to upgrade to something bigger, something with, you know, maybe a washer and dryer. But for now, and for the last, well, since 2008, we love our trailer. We use it quite often. I baby my trailer. We have like had to change out the flooring because it cracks in the winter time. We get cold winters and we've had to change it out twice now. This stuff is vinyl and it has seemed to have lasted the longest. We've had to replace the faucet once, I do believe. I feel like, you know, it's lasted us, but like I said, we baby it. We definitely don't live in it full time as well, but we have taken it out for like a month at a time, I think. We like it. I like it quite a bit. It makes a nice little home. And I can tell you, like 4 to 5 people can fit at this table. Usually we put 2 here and then 1 on here, 1 here. And if we're really want to, we sometimes have put a chair at this end so that we can all fit around the table. You know, 3 on this couch. Like I would say you could easily fit 8 people in here comfortably to hang out. Maybe not 8. 8's probably pushing it, but it is quite spacious. This slide, this is all the slide right here, makes a huge difference. So yeah, that's my tour of our RV. Penny is going for, are you going for a canoe or kayak ride?
Kayak.
She's got her little,
on the front.
What?
She sits on the front.
Come on, Penny.
She does not like it.
Do you want to go for a kayak ride? You're safe. You have your life jacket on. You coming? Come on. Come on. Come on. Zoe's getting her life jacket on. Everybody is safe.
I don't think she likes to wear it much. She likes the kayak.
She doesn't love the life jacket, but she needs to stay safe. And what's going on with Guinness? Do you want to unleash him?
He can't fit in.
No, I know, but so he can kind of like go with you guys. And Guinness just kind of likes to walk or swim beside. Penny, are you going for a kayak ride? Is this where you hang out? Is right there? Did you ever try putting her there?
Yeah, she stayed in here for a while and then she was getting cocky and she was jumping up here and almost falling off. So I put her up there instead. And she has not fallen off yet. And comes in here? Yeah.
Do you want me to push you out?
You can push.
I can push you out now. We have a camp full. We have this tent. This is our trailer. And that's Caleb's tent and Leanna's. Show you a couple things that we have. This Leanna has, it's like a shade umbrella, which I think is kind of cool. Just attach it to the chair. We have our little barbecue there. Caleb has his solar panels. And then his little jackery here. Great for charging phones and blowing up mattresses and rubber dinghies. Caleb flooded the generator. So he's... Oh my goodness. I mean, it works. What is that needle for?
Medical stuff.
Doing the job. And then there's my dog, who's clearly rolling himself on something stinky. Oh my goodness. Guinness, what are you doing? Okay, you think you're going to sleep in the trailer like that? You're going to have a nice, good swim later. Oh my goodness. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. It looks cloudy, but it is like, it's hot outside. It's like 30 degrees, 29 degrees. Wash some of that stuff off him, hopefully. It's very shallow. Like, he's walking right now, and he's quite far away. We've been coming to Peterson's Beach, I want to say, for at least 10 years now, if not longer. We love it here. There's Zoe and her boyfriend on the kayaks and canoe. You want me to throw something else? We just had dinner. Pork burgers. I didn't show any of it. I should have. But it's like you take ground pork and you grate some apples in there put some fresh rosemary, some breadcrumbs. They're so good. And then you put some apple slices on the bun. Delicious. It's a HelloFresh recipe. Look it up. HelloFresh pork apple burgers. Oh, look at this rock, Guinness. Go get that. Go get it. Where is it? Look. Go get it. He's very good at finding rocks. Right there, look. There it is. Good job. Good boy. Good boy. You guys, it is so cold outside. So cold. Like, it's miserable. It's windy and not very nice. And so we usually cook our breakfast outside. I think today we're just doing the bacon outside on the barbecue. I just don't like the bacon grease in the trailer, and then we're going to do the rest in here. But this is what it looks like. I mean, obviously you guys can't tell how cold it is, but that wind is cold. Look at my dog. So that's not been fun. Let's check on this bacon here. I don't even know if the barbecue is going to stay lit. I'm sure you can hear on the camera the wind. Yeah, see, this isn't even staying lit. Might have to maybe light the pilot light in the oven inside. Yeah, this isn't working. Okay, I think we're gonna change the plans here. Look, all of our chairs have blown over. This isn't working. We're gonna have to do this on the inside. Just gotta say, the cold doesn't bother Penny because it just means she gets to cuddle. Right, Penny? Look at her all cozy. It's always pretty cozy too. Hey? Doesn't bother you. That just means you get to cuddle with your people. She's so cute. But we've got the bacon going in the oven. Hash browns are cooking on here. And then once those two things are cooked, we're going to throw in some toast and some eggs. I do love my little trailer. It's very well equipped. Very well equipped. This is the little pathway that we go and take the dogs for their walk. So I don't know. Yesterday was miserable. We went back to town yesterday just to restock on groceries and shower and all the things. Zoe had to work for a few hours. But I feel like it's supposed to be like this for the next 2 or 3 days, and I think we're going to play it out today. But if it's just going to continue to be like this, I think we're just going to pack up and go home because, you know, it's not fun. We can handle a day of it or two, you know, you just kind of have a board game day in the trailer and suck it up. But I don't know, 4 days is a bit much. So we're going to play it by ear. But right now, my husband's taking the dog for the walk. Zoe's just laying in bed. She didn't have the greatest sleep last night. It was so nice the last few days. We went kayaking and canoeing, and we sat by the fire and soaked up the sun. And there was northern lights last night. First night, the moon was like, I've never seen a moon like that. Like, I thought it wasn't the moon, and Zoe wasn't sure if it was the moon, and everybody was like, is that the moon? Because that's how big and bright it was. You know, here's a couple pictures, but of course it just doesn't do justice on how actually beautiful and big this moon was. And then it did it again the second night. Not as nice, but still just as impressive. And then the night after that, we had, what was it, the meteor shower, Zoe? Which we didn't actually see anything, to be honest. We've seen a couple, but... And then last night was the northern lights. So we've really lucked out with that kind of stuff. We have decided to pack it in and go home early, 2 days early. It's, you know, it's been miserable for the last, I want to say... Today is Friday, since Wednesday. So it's been Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning of us being cramped in the trailer, which is fine. But it's also not supposed to get nice, and it's only supposed to get worse. It's cold. You can't even go outside. It's so windy and cold and rainy, and it's not supposed to get better. So we were supposed to leave on Sunday. It's Friday. We're going home early, which is fine. You know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. We don't live far from here, so it's not a big deal to pack up and just go home and enjoy the comforts of home. And it's not like, you know, we've played board games and we've hung out and visited and stuff, but last night, like, you couldn't even make a fire because it was raining outside. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, all day today as well. And, you know, look, like, the chairs keep blowing over. You can tell it's windy, the awning, the wind. It's just miserable. So yeah, we're gonna pack it up and go home. I hope you enjoyed our camping vlog anyway. Like I said at the beginning, there is a full tour of this campsite in our Fraser Lake playlist. If you guys want to see what the campsite looks like, that will be it for us. Penny, like this, sorry you guys, Penny will just sit here at this door when the screen door is open and just look outside for hours on end. Right, Penny? Yeah. That's what she likes to do. I don't particularly think she loves camping, to be honest. Anyway, it is the end of the road for us, and we will catch you later.